Okay, so this is just a short video outlining what really remains to be done in the garden. It's quite a good angle actually to see it from. We've got the fruit bushes here, we've got an apple tree, and we have our storage tank for water here that when the canal is running we can actually fill it from the hydroelectric canal, which you can just see there. You can just see the wall of the hydroelectric canal. The bank was fairly clear. I'm kind of leaving the brambles in, but they need to be hacked back a little bit just to control their growth. I'm leaving the roots in so the bank stays stabilized, and just to keep them under control really. So in terms of what really remains to be done, there's been quite a bit of leveling done. So the main productive area is now fairly flat, and it's giving good growth. Everything's growing quite well. Leeks, onions, potatoes, maize, courgettes, pumpkins, carrots, cabbage, beetroot and beans. We had some fava beans, but they're coming to an end now. So yeah, so we'll go through and just do a general tour of the garden and highlight some of the things that remain to be done. This whole bank has never been touched, so there's still a lot of scope here to kind of at least run some kind of key line along here, so that whatever's coming off the bank really is can be directed and needs to be directed actually, because we're now in the dry period, and any bit of rain that's coming in needs to be optimized in some way. So we've got all this slope here, and we did some clearing here, and this all needs to be tidied up really. So there's just some branches that need to be cleared out. This, as I say, this is this part here needs to be cut back, and some kind of key line ran along here to optimize the use of water. That area can, well, we need a shelter at some stage, so I'm going to get a compost heap and a shelter in this area at some stage. So just go through the garden. 3 minutes already, that's long enough, getting long enough, and say what kind of needs to be, or what I'm going to do in the immediate future. As I say, the levels are, I've been taking this down slowly, but it needs to come down a little bit further. And then this area here is I'd say there's a good 5 or 10 wheelbarrows need to come out of here, just to get the level a little bit lower so that the irrigation canal can really, I'd like the irrigation canal to come here so that it can run down here on the right hand side of this path, and then can be directed to water this section here at some stages, and then whatever is left, well, it'll just feed into this canal. So this canal here needs a bit of work, and it's probably a good 20, 30, 40 wheelbarrows need to be shifted from the right hand side to the left hand side, because it's sloping away, and whatever water is arriving is running off down the hill, which is no good really. And yeah, so I just started digging this lately to try and get it leveled up, or at least leveled, and then hopefully in the longer term sloped inwards towards the garden, and feeding canal ditch here, which will, as I say, run into the primary pond, which is here, and then if there's any runoff, I don't know if we're going to get much runoff, maybe in a heavy storm, yeah, because I filled this up yesterday and it filled, there's kind of two levels there, it filled up to the top of the lower level, and maybe after a good heavy rainstorm, I'm sure we can definitely get the thing filled, and then it will run into this canal here to continue on to the river over there. So there's still a lot of work here to be done, but as I say, there's a lot of wheelbarrows need to come out of there on the top to help with the irrigation. So the irrigation will run around the canal and back here. So I'll stop it there. That's 6 minutes and leave it at that.